You're being watched online. But before you download Norton VPN to protect your online privacy, it's important to decide if Norton VPN is worth it. It might just be a big name brand covering up some average product. I've been using VPNs for years, and the last couple of months I tried out Norton VPN. And in this VPN review, I'll walk you through what Norton VPN gets right, where it needs improvement, and if it's actually worth your money in 2025. And just so you know, Norton VPN is currently offering 54% off, so if you want to give it a try, check out the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen to get that deal. Let's start with what Norton VPN has to offer its users. It gives you access to around 2,000 servers across 31 countries, so you'll have a decent range of options to connect, but it's not as extensive as the network offered by the top players in the VPN space. That smaller network can sometimes lead to slower connections, especially during peak hours. Still, if you're just browsing or streaming, the speeds are usually fast enough to keep things smooth. International connections are a bit more hit and miss, and while the connection is good in most cases, if you're someone who frequently hops between global servers, that slowdown can get a little frustrating. Their VPN app works well across platforms like Windows, macOS, Android, and iOS, which covers most people, but it doesn't support Linux. When it comes to streaming, it does good, but not great. I was able to access international content for Netflix, Hulu, and other streaming platforms, but I did get some error messages and had to switch the server a few times. So if you're looking for a dedicated VPN for Netflix or a strong streaming VPN, just know that Norton VPN works, but it's not perfect. Security-wise, Norton VPN does a good job. It uses AES 256 encryption, which is the same level used by governments and banks. It also supports trusted connection protocols like OpenVPN and IKEv2, both of which are solid choices for keeping your data safe. The company claims to follow a strict no-logs policy, meaning they don't record your online activity. Now, you have a general idea of Norton VPN features. Let's talk about the pros and cons. Let's start with the positive. Norton VPN user interface is clean and easy to use. If you're new to VPN or just want something simple that works without complicated setup, this one is worth considering. And if you already use other Norton products, Norton Security VPN integrates smoothly with the Norton 360 suite, which is convenient. And it can help you save a bit of money by bundling your tools together. Speeds hold up well for basic use like streaming or gaming. There's also a kill switch feature that kicks automatically if the VPN connection drops, which is great for preventing accidental exposure. You won't have to think about it much, which is how it should be. And with the current discount, Norton VPN is very affordable for a VPN, which is definitely something good with the price rising everywhere right now. On the con side though, Norton VPN doesn't offer advanced features like split tunneling, which lets you control which apps go through the VPN. That kind of customization can make a big difference for performance and flexibility. If you like tweaking your setting for privacy or speed, this VPN might feel a bit limited. The smaller server network can lead to slower speeds when lots of users are connected at the same time, and the streaming access can be inconsistent. Sometimes you're in, and other times you're blocked, so you have to find the right server. It also isn't built with power users in mind. Torrenting, for example, is mostly unsupported, which limits its appeal if that's the part of your routine. And once that first year discount ends, renewal prices go up quite a bit. So it might not stay as budget friendly as it first appears. But even with these cons, Norton VPN is still an excellent choice, especially if you're looking for a VPN for beginners. So if Norton Secure VPN sounds like a good fit for what you're looking for, now is probably the best time to try it. The 54% off deal is still available, and you could grab it through the link in the description below or by scanning the QR code on the screen. At that price, it becomes one of the most accessible options right now, so I definitely recommend giving it a try.